All right, I think we are live. This is my first time actually testing out YouTube Live via an app on my smartphone. I know currently they do have a beta app out, YouTube itself, but I'm using Camerify, which also utilizes the live feature of YouTube Live. So, welcome. I'm your host, Michaud. Welcome to the Optimistic M, and I just basically got off work and just wanted to try this out. I'm not sure what the connection is like. I can't see any comments or anything like that because this app doesn't really allow for it, so please bear with me. But I just want you to know, happy Monday. If I haven't said it already, I know I haven't, but happy Monday, and please enjoy the rest of the week. Right now, I'm thinking whether I want to keep using this or not. I see one viewer there. Cool. So I can't actually see who's viewing me at the moment. I don't know who. I can't see any comments or anything like that. So, but at least for now, I know it works. I know this thing works, so that's awesome. If you know, I use Periscope mostly for live stuff. Sometimes Facebook, but not very often. I use Periscope more than I use anything else. So I'm trying to think. I used to use this app called Roar, and back in the day, a couple years ago, it was called Insta Radio, and I use that quite a bit for audio. Now, video is different, as in I have to be ready, gotta comb your hair. I can't just sit in my boxers and be on YouTube. I mean, I could if that was my thing. And people do that. They sit in their boxers or sometimes naked or whatever. I don't know. Naked but censored, of course. You can't have that stuff on YouTube. Now, YouPorn, you can put that stuff on there. You can do whatever you want. But YouTube is a little bit more restricted when it comes to that sort of thing. So, but anyways, what I used to do is I used to do a lot of things. I used to do reviews, various TV series or whatever, movies. Sometimes I was just inspired to come on and just give you my feedback, opinion on what I thought of a certain movie. And it wasn't necessarily a review. It was just like, okay, I was just inspired and gave you my thoughts, pretty much. I would do that. Sometimes I would A-log or audio logs. So I'm still thinking, now please leave some feedback. If you see this stream or whatever, and you think, hey man, that just sounds like a great idea, maybe I can start doing vlogs. I mean, it's not something I'm particularly fond of, because I could, to be honest, I could talk for hours, and I have done so on the Roar app, but it's more doable. I don't want to just, take up a lot of video space, but so I got to come up with a way to keep it brief. Like when I say brief, it's got to be somewhere in between the ballpark figure of 5 to 15 minutes, because I mean, I don't want to go for an hour or so on here. Now, I do have episodes or sessions where I'll talk for 20 plus minutes. Now, that's recorded. That's stuff that I have prepared ahead of time or whatever and edited. This is live. So if I make a mistake, it's a mistake, and you guys can see that. For example, I just did a double. So, but yeah, so it's live. It's in your face, and it's like it's right there. That's what makes live so unique, because it happens. It's happening right now. Now, I don't know if the app has a 20-second delay or anything like that, but I do know, and there's nothing I can do even if there was. But that it's kind of cool that I can come on here live and just, hey, how you doing? This is my day, kind of thing, and go from there. See how many minutes? See, okay, there's a time. So it's like 5 minutes. So I think I have met my time goal for this. I just want to test this out. I'm gonna watch this later, of course, just to see how the audio and everything came out, because I know my data. I mean, it's LTE, but you know, every now and then, because of this area, it gets kind of, you know, it kind of phases in and out. So I just wanted to test this out, to be honest. But please give your feedback, comments below. I could probably give you an update of what I want to do. I thought I already did that. So I did a channel update, probably the episode before last, because I haven't done anything for months. I do apologize for that. I've been going through some stuff. I will endeavor to come out with more stuff on a regular basis. For example, what I envision doing, and I would like to start doing very soon, is to review different restaurants I've eaten at. Not like Taco Bell or Jack in the Box or anything like that, but places I don't normally go, and places that are more regional, that you can't really find anywhere else. Now, with exceptions, of course, like Cheesecake Factory. I think you could find that in other places, but that's fine. It's not everywhere. That's just one example. I'd like to review restaurants. I'm not a big reviewer of movies or anything like that, but I will give you my opinion, like briefly from time to time. Say, for example, Batman vs. Superman wasn't the greatest, wasn't the worst I've seen, but definitely has a lot more potential going for it. Same with Suicide Squad. That's just a brief example of what I would give if I'm reviewing a movie. I'm not going to go into details, stuff like that. There are other people that do that already, and I can give you their YouTube channels if you like. But I'd like to do something like that, like review restaurants, places I've eaten, or even briefly go over like different locations I've hiked or whatever, good places to run maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But that's one of the things I want to do, and I've done it before, but I haven't really regularly done it. And of course I'm going to talk politics, because, not a lot of politics, but every now and then I'll talk politics, okay? Because I'm fed up with this election. I don't know if you're like me. I'm not voting blue or red, I'm just saying. That's just one example right there. Another example of, like, I'll briefly give you my opinion. In my last episode, I gave you about 25 minutes, a mouthful of my opinion of the debates and the election and whatnot. But anyway, so whoever's watching, thank you. I can't see any comments or anything. Like I said, I'm trying out this new app. I don't know how new it is, but it's called Camerify. Google is working on a beta version of YouTube Live for the smartphone, because I am talking on my phone right now. So it is fairly new. I know Live has been around for at least a year and a half, something like that, and Facebook just released their own version. And again, I normally use Periscope, but I do have an audience on YouTube, and I like to utilize this a little bit more for various things I like to do. But that's in planning. If you're just tuning in, you might want to go back to the beginning and watch this. And I thank you for joining me today, and after work, of course. And we'll see you on the next episode. Please leave some comments and feedback, what you would like to see on here. Friends, family, or whoever you are out there. Whatever you like to see, or if you have any ideas for what I can do for this channel, I would greatly appreciate that as well. So that's just that in a nutshell, and we're going about 10 minutes. So like I said, I want to keep these videos about 5 to 15 minutes. My pre-recorded stuff will most likely be longer, because that's the format that's going to be in. Live, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, not go too crazy on it, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment below, and we'll see you next time. Michaud out. Laters. Cheers.